Blackstone Audio presents The River Swimmer, Novellas, by Jim Harrison. This book is read by Traber Burns. To Andrew and Anna. The Land of Unlikeness, Part 1. Chapter 1. Clive awoke before dawn in a motel in Ypsilanti, Michigan, thinking that it was altogether possible that every woman in the world was married to the wrong man. He was 60, and hadn't been married in 20 years, but his divorce was still the starkest rupture in his life. Afterward his fire was doused, or so he thought, and he had quit being a painter, and had become an art history professor, an emissary, appraiser, and cultural handyman. In actuality, he had allowed time to slur reality, and the break was far from clean. The year before the divorce, his final show at a New York gallery had been declared by a Times critic to be absurdly decorative. The kiss of death for an abstract painter, and also a kiss goodbye with a gallery that had only sold 2 of the 30 paintings, and those heavily discounted to one of Clive's few collectors. Ypsilanti wasn't a destination, to be sure, but a stop on his way to northern Michigan to look after his semi-blind 85-year-old mother, while his sister made her first trip to Europe. His sister had chided him on the phone that he had admitted to more than 30 trips to Europe, while she hadn't been once. This wouldn't have been possible, but he had been put on a 3-month leave of absence by his Ivy League university for an unfortunate incident that had involved minimal but disastrous self-defense. During the annual public lecture that was part of his obligation for his endowed chair in the humanities, a dozen members of a group called the Art Tarts had rushed up on the stage, and their leader, a thin young woman of Amazonian height, had thrown a canister of yellow paint on his favorite suit, Savile Row, and then began rapping on his chest with a sharp knuckle while screaming, "Sexist cocksucker!" He pushed her away, and she tumbled backward off the podium, gave her head a nasty crack, and broke her collarbone. Fortunately for Clive, the lecture had been videotaped, though the dean dissuaded him from pursuing an assault charge. She pursued one, but her contingency lawyer had seen the videotape and told her that he couldn't win her a dime. Above all else, including a list of neurotic disorders, marital and academic difficulties, Clive was a man of surpassing good humor and amazing memory.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?